Hello, everyone. Welcome to New Gen Politics. This is an amazing victory. Donald Trump is now declared the 47th president of the United States. Probably the best comeback of all time since Napoleon. So, this is going to be an amazing historic event, and the future of the country is going to look much different than the track we've been on. This is going to be a moment that turns around the degradation of America. And I think people will look back and see that this is the full symbolism of the frustrations of the American people on how the country has been going. Donald Trump in 2016 was, as some have said, the Molotov cocktail thrown by the working class against the elites. It was a symbol of their frustration. Then we get Biden. Things get demonstrably worse after Trump, was elected. Things got better. Grass is always greener. We went with Biden. Did not work out. Tried to run his VP. Did not work out. And Trump absolutely dominated. He dominated in this election. I had mentioned before, if you had watched any of my recent videos, that I thought in order for the election to be called on election night, Trump had to win by over 300 electoral votes and had to win the popular vote. And he crushed that. He is on track. The numbers are not fully in. He has won, but for the remaining states, Alaska, Nevada, Arizona, Michigan, it looks like he will win all of those, and he will get 312 to 226. And the popular vote has him leading by 5 million. Republicans don't win the popular vote. It's not a thing that happens. But Trump dominated. And this is a symbol, again, of the frustrations of the working class people, of the average American, against the elites, against the media, against the system, against our institutions, corrupt as they may be, three-letter agencies and whatnot, that this is what people want. People were frustrated and they wanted Trump again. And no matter what they tried to do to him, arrest him, get rid of him by other means, cancel him, go after his family, try to take away all his real estate empire. Everything did not work. Calling him a racist, a Nazi, calling his supporters garbage did not work. The playbook, they used every single play in the playbook and it did not work. Trump won and he dominated the win. So now it's time to get to work. Now it's time to move forward as a country. It's time to create a vision for where we want to go, what we want to do. And I think Trump is doing just that. America in his next term is going to get infinitely better almost on day one. He is going to close the border. He is going to fix the economy. He is going to regain respect on the world stage. He is going to end the wars around the world. And this is all cleanup. All of that is cleanup from Biden. But what we need and what we're going to do is we are going to move forward. Trump is going to do the things that will make him arguably one of the most popular or most influential presidents of all time, probably in the top 3. And those things are make America healthy again. If Trump fixes the health crisis we have, that already top 5, right? Such a problem. But also going to Mars is a dream he wants, he shares with Elon. Fixing the government, getting rid of all the bureaucracy, getting rid of all the corruption, looking at everything across all these different sectors, the media, the three-letter agencies, the military-industrial complex. If Trump does those things, he is going to be horribly influential, right? Like the point where he will be seen as maybe the most influential president of all time. The comeback, the fact that he started a movement, he completely destroyed his own party, replaced himself in that vacuum after he got rid of everybody, ran, lost, ran again, won, dominated, comes in, does the things that no one has ever done before, like going to Mars is a dream, and will go down in history. And this is going to create a national dream, an American dream, not only just for the working class, but as a country, what we want to be, where we want to go, what we want to do as a country, the impact we want to want to have on the world stage. That's not just babysitting. We've just been babysitting for the last several decades. Maintaining our welfare state, kind of maintaining the whole world by paying for it. That's not going to happen anymore. If we can take our money back, if we can create a system that does not constantly need us to spend all our attention cleaning up our own problems that we create, if we can actually put our money and our time and our effort and our brain power into things that are long lasting and matter, things that actually make people's lives better, not week to week, not month to month, but decade to decade, have a long plan, a long vision for that, that is going to be amazing. And Trump will go down in history as arguably the greatest president of all time, maybe only rivaled by George Washington, because you can't really pass up George Washington. So people are, they're coping, they're seething, they're upset, they don't know what to do, and they don't know what to say because he won the popular vote too. That's why I said he needs to win the popular vote. It doesn't matter practically, but it matters because then they can't say, oh, well, we have to get rid of the Electoral College and, he cheated, he scammed the system. No, the majority of Americans wanted Donald Trump to be president, and we're on track to win the House and the Senate. We've already won the Senate. We're on track to win the House as well, and the Senate by even more than we thought, probably. So this is a time where we could get a lot done, a lot done. And obviously the Republicans have control of the Supreme Court as well. So things could get really good, really fast. And Trump could be tackling these issues that have just been so pervasive in American society for so long. I mean, just the rampant crime, not even just the immigration crime from immigrants, illegal immigrants, but just crime in general. The fact that we have third world cities in a first world country, the fact that our infrastructure is a disaster. What about things like Elon's a futurist? He's going to be in the cabinet. What about things like high-speed railway system? Trump puts in the high-speed railway system, takes us to Mars, fixes the health crisis, comes up with some other, fantastical ideas, fixes, term limits on Congress, anything like that, removing income tax. There is so much opportunity here, and there's so much desire by Trump and the people around him that America could look so different in such a short amount of time, and it could be all for the better. It's very, very possible. The stocks are all up from here. So buy in now. Let's go. Let's see what happens. I'm very excited about this. And I will because now before it was about the election, right? A lot about the election, a lot about the problems in the country, what we should be doing different. Now we have the opportunity to do something different. So we're going to need to create a vision where we want to go as a people. Now we have a direct line to Trump through, Twitter, through stuff like that. Like, this is a great opportunity. It's a great time to live where you can directly message the president of the United States. And not necessarily he'll read it, but if enough people get influenced, like, hey, this is a problem. This is something that's never been addressed. This is something we want. It seems Trump's very open to that. So this is the time to create that vision as a country and start directing our energy towards building something, not just maintaining, not just trying to keep things from falling apart, but build something that will last for generations or will go down in history, something irrevocable. That's what this moment is about in history. So I'm looking very forward to it. I will make more videos about that sort of thing, what's going on in the news as well, but also what can we do? What are the things that we've never thought about that we could do? We have the opportunity to do now, right? We have all the money, the time, the power to do what we want that could make everyone's lives better. That's something that we should be focusing on. That's something we should pay attention to and something we should really vocalize. It's the time to dream again. And I think that's the biggest takeaway from this, is it is the time to dream again, the American dream. So on that note, I thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and I'll catch you in the next one.